Why did you choose the title Cherrybomb?
I think it's a title that works on a lot of different levels in the film. The original title was something different, and but the song Cherrybomb was always sort of considered as part of the soundtrack. It was only after it was in there for a while that we realised, I think that was, you made that little call, that it would be a great title for the film, because not only does it apply to fireworks and the sort of sense of excitement and fun that goes on throughout the weekend, but I think you can also see it as a metaphor for the character of Michelle, who comes in with quite explosive force into the lives of these characters.
Why did you change the title? And with the liberty to say, what was the original title?
Yeah, I think I can say it's fine. The original title was Sinspree, which did describe the competition very well, but I think I've heard the writer Dara, who's here, say this, so I think I can probably say it. That originally the competition was very much about committing a series of sins, almost, I suppose, along the sort of the deadly sins that we know of. But I think he felt, and I think it was a really good call, that that transgressing against the laws of the church isn't necessarily that appropriate a competition or game for modern teenagers. So the new title just seemed to fit the new take on the story.
It was your choice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, first I want to say you guys, very good job, the actors. Thank you very much for this great performance. And we all know Harry Potter, so I know about Rupert. But I want to ask the other two guys, how long have you been acting, and was this your first feature film?
Was this my first feature film? No, it wasn't actually. I did 3 films before this, and a British TV show. But the British TV show was like a period drama. So oh god, alright, Cromford, yeah, and it was set in the 18th century, so that was sort of very different. And then I did 2 sort of American teen films, Wild Child and Angus Thongs, and then I did sort of a 20s film called Easy Virtue. So this was completely different, which is really why I wanted to do it. So that's what I'd done before.
Well, this wasn't my first feature film. I started when I was 14, and I did a film called Song for a Raggy Boy, which was the first thing I ever did. And then just carried on, did bits and pieces in TV. I did a film called Summer of the Flying Saucer, which we have the director of down on the left there, Martin Duffy, how you doing? And let me think. Rock Rivals was a TV show that I did. Don't buy it on DVD or anything. But I also did I did a film called Ghostwood, which I should really stop talking about other stuff. No, it wasn't my first feature film. I started basically, to put a long story short.
Okay. Just microphone. Good. Hello.
My question is there a reason why the film is set in Belfast? And to the actors then, did you have to put on an accent, or well, you had to, and was it difficult?
Was the question, is there a reason why the film is set in Belfast? Is that right? Yeah. The original, Dara, who wrote the script, is from Northern Ireland, and I think he wanted, and I think this is what we really responded to in the script as well, to tell a story that was perhaps a different version of a Northern Irish story than most people would have come to expect. So the setting, in a way, was always a big part of it. A teen movie set in Northern Ireland, set in Belfast, and most people are probably expecting to see, the grey streets and the guns and the bombs and that sort of thing. But it's a very universal story. I mean, I think that's the main thing. In many ways, it could be set anywhere. It's about these characters and the experiences that they're going through. I think the setting adds something really nice because it's we see it as a coming-of-age story. It's about these characters at a point in their lives when they're in the process of discovering what's going to happen next and who they're going to become. And I think in the setting of modern Northern Ireland, the place is going through almost that same kind of process, trying to work out, what shape it's going to take after the recent history of the Troubles. So I think it chimes quite well with the setting. But I think the important thing really is that it's a very universal coming-of-age tale.
The accent was, I didn't realise how hard it was going to be actually when I originally decided to do it, because I did struggle a little bit to start off with. We got this really good voice coach, Brendan Gunn, who made this CD and he sort of recorded himself saying all of our lines, and that actually really did help because you could just sort of put that on your iPhone and sort of listen to it every day. But it did take a while to get because it's quite a strange sound really. But it's nice, I like it. But it was quite hard to sort of get comfortable with it.
Well, actually, when I got the job, when I was told I had the job, I was going to Belfast. I turned up thinking I was going to be doing American. That's what I was told. And so Lisa and Glenn were like, absolutely not, don't know where that came from. So you're going to be from London, so an English accent. I'm actually Welsh, so that would have been a different accent anyway. And then just before, sort of last minute, we decided to make her Belfast, but not as thick as the two boys. Accent-wise. But I think it actually really worked.